Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well today. So for this video, I'm going to start to show you guys what is the majority of my collection that I've been able to build over the past 3.5 years. Normally I actually don't have my cards, or the majority of my cards, together like this. So I thought I would take the opportunity, because am in the process of moving and have brought a lot of my cards together for the first time in years, to make some of these collection videos, both for myself, just to document it for me, it being all together. And then I thought that the audience and the people who like this channel would love to see what I own. I can talk a little bit about why I bought these things, my general feelings about the set, the connections that I have to the cards. So I thought we would start with just base set today. And my plan is to go through, if not my entire collection, most of my collection. We're going to start with all just PSA cards. And we'll eventually do some binders, we'll do sealed. But for the first one, I thought we would just start with base set. Because I've been missing looking at my base set cards, and I just thought it'd be fun to pull them all out here. So I don't really know what the best way to do this is, and you guys can also let me know in the comments. Do you like this? Do you like seeing all of these cards together like this? Is this a fun way? So we have some of my Charizards here. Most of these cards, except for the Charizards, a lot of the Charizards are just unlimited. We've got some Japanese Charizards down there. A lot of these cards are first edition, and a lot more are actually shadowless, because I'm a big shadowless fan. I have always just absolutely loved shadowless cards, and Gyarados here, I have a lot of Gyarados, is one of my favorite Pokemon. I just love the way shadowless cards look. I mean, even picking up sort of just this like Near Mint 7. And I love Ninetales. All these Pokemon are so special to me in my childhood. I know that I talk about base set and the fact that, and I do think that base set has been overvalued at different times, and that people underestimate some of the middle sets, and certainly like the second gen Pokemon and third gen Pokemon, and the popularity in the growing years. For me personally, it is hard to beat base set, although I know that I don't know about you guys, but I like to take breaks from certain sets and then collect other sets, rather than just trying to collect one set or one niche the entire time. I think it's part of why I've collected every WotC set, but also every like middle generation set and most modern sets too. And I definitely will show some modern stuff as well. So on the table is, at the top here, are all the holos. My holo base set collection, the majority of it. A couple like interesting, I think we have like a no rarity in there. And then here at the bottom, I put out, just to fill out the table, because I put out some first edition, I think these are all first edition, of the starters and first edition Pikachus. And then first edition rares. These are cards that I've always felt are super undervalued. I've graded most of the cards on this table. I've graded myself, which is part of the fun for me. And most of the cards I tried to buy raw and grade myself. Managed to pick up a lot of Dugtrios over the year. Dugtrio is always sort of an overlooked Pokemon that just never had some of the price point of some of these others. I really like Dugtrio. I think I still remember playing Pokemon Blue and Dugtrio being my first like pretty strong like level 20 something Pokemon that I needed to use the Great Ball to catch. And so when I see this card, I have a really fond memory and connection to it that maybe other people don't. Electabuzz is definitely a really cool Pokemon, I think, underrated. Honestly, some of these just rares. I love Pidgeotto. I like as much as the holos, to be completely honest. At the end of the day, it's not about the value of the cards. It's about the monetary value of the cards. It's about your connection to the card. So I think for me, the Alakazams, the Ninetales, the Mewtwo might be my favorite. Just the way that the holos looked, the way that they designed those. So here are the rest of the set, the rest of my first edition cards, and I keep them. And you can see that a lot of these are not that great of grade. There are a lot of 10s and 9s in here too. It's kind of random. We can just kind of quickly go through these so you guys can see that I'm a big fan of these, and I just always look to just kind of pick them up in large lots, or all the lower grade ones I have not graded myself, actually. So I've been pretty lucky. I don't think I've ever graded below an 8 on a first edition card. A lot of these I picked up in like really large lots. And a whole set of these came from, I bought 2 auctions, one that I showed on this channel that had a whole set of kind of mid to low graded common uncommons. And then I bought, funny enough, I bought another thing that was exactly the same. I bought a complete first edition set with a lot of low grades. It's part of why when we went through the holos, you may have noticed I have some really low grade first edition holos as well, and they were from that. It was just a really, really good deal. So hopefully you guys enjoy looking through this with me. And please comment and let me know, do you like this style video? Do you want me to show my whole collection like this? Do you not enjoy it? Do you prefer just the finance talk? Great card here. Arcanine's so cool. Got a few Arcanines. Dugong. So there are a number of 10s and 9s in here, but certainly very far away. I think I mostly have a 10 and 9 set complete of these, but I'm missing some. I also do have more somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure where they are right now. And this is just from hard work doing Pokemon, buying, selling, trying to track all these down at low prices for the last 3.5 years, and just building a collection that I'm really proud of, and I really enjoy looking at myself. Honestly, part of the reason I don't do a lot of collection videos is I kind of feel like private about my collection. I kind of like looking at it just myself and knowing, and me being the only one who knows exactly what I have. So I'll have to see how I feel about this video and others that I might make. But so there is the first edition seal, the PSA 9. I thought I had a 9 of those. I can come here and can finish it quickly. So I think you guys probably get the point. So I think this might be the cool Sandshrew. Yeah, look at this. So this is an error Sandshrew. So it's a PSA 10, which is great, but it has this really cool error. It has a first edition stamp on the back side. That's a pretty rare error that you do see on first edition cards once in a while. But how cool is that? So I have not come across a lot of cards that have that. I won't bore you with the rest of this, but yeah. So that's my first edition. I do have another box over there that has my unlimited and some mostly shyless cards and a little bit of unlimited. I just was never. I'm not very bullish on unlimited. I think there's just too much out there, and there's just going to be so much more graded. But first edition and shadowless, I feel a little bit better about. Although shadowless, when you do get into the common uncommons, it becomes a little bit tricky. I think maybe trying to stick to the rares and the holos at this point might be a safer bet. Although I think even with that, there'll be quite a bit more, particularly in the middle grades. So yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Give you one look at the whole thing. Really appreciate it. I think next up, you guys can tell me what you want to see in the comment section. But I thought we would maybe go through Jungle Fossil, Rocket, the gyms, maybe go through in order in WotC, and then we'll go back to maybe Japanese, some of the earlier vintage stuff, and a little bit of the trophies, and then do some of the middle generations, and then finally we'll also look at modern cards. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all I'll see you all this Sunday for the live, and I will see you guys, and you guys will see another video from me, I think, later this week, probably around Friday. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching.